paddy and the sugar cane and the wheat
Yes,
and the
yes.
mustards and all the yeah, three crops are cultivating their people. And in Kashipur, I would like to tell you one thing: we can get the plenty of curry leaves. Curry leaves, you
Yes.
know. Yeah, because actually curry leaves are very precious in South India, especially in our area, because
Mm,
yeah, we treat it as one of the precious, and we use all type of all dishes. Like we use
mm.
all curries, and we use in biryani, we use in a lot of dishes, and
Yes.
the sweets and
Yeah, we use
hearts.
it dhokla and in some namkeens. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you use only
Yes.
some namkins, and also that because I have seen those are just growing as a weed plants in the bushes only there. But if you can use that, that is a good one because I have seen a lot of plenty of things there. Because while I'm walking on the main road towards of that what is called
Mm.
Nainital and the what is the Pitapura, the
Patram,
Pirudamara, Pirudamara,
Tirumadara. Tirumadara is
Pirudamara,
it.
on that way. I have seen a lot of things in the bushes. And really,
Yes.
because yeah, I just plucked some things and I used in my curries when I was in
Tirumadara
Kashipur.
is also full of beautiful sceneries.
Yes, yes, and
Yes.
also and also in Nainital there is a one of the park. What that is a Jim Corbett Park, which is a
Mhm.
very good one to see. That it is eye feast fun.
Yes, there is Jim Corbett Park, and if we talk about Ramnagar, so there is
Yeah.
famous temple Garjia Devi
Um,
temple is also very famous. Yeah.
Mm. But actually, unfortunately, I'm the only person there to stay there. That is the reason I have not yet explored many things there. But
Mm.
if I have any friends who are coming from my area, then I would have been explored to them. I would have visited all the temples, and then I can say that Uttarakhand is a very beautiful place
Yeah,
that we can
and it is called the land of goddess.
mm,
Yeah,
land.
Devbhoomi. Yes,
Landlocked and land of goddess is the we can say in the Kerala we can say that, but
yes,
we can say that in the especially in the North India, that is the God's own land is also because the thing is most of the gods are born there
yes.
and born and grow up in the North India itself, and but they have died into the South India. That's why we can call it North India as a Punya Bhumi, and it's called as a Karma Bhumi. It is
North
some
is also famous with the
Shruti.
name Yognagari.
Yeah,
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 yes.
actually, there is a one temple in Kashipur. There is a one temple on the bank of the pond. There is a some Anjaneya temple and a
Ronasagar,
yeah,
Ronasagar.
yeah. Yes, actually, actually that was been located on the bank of the pond. Pond is there, na? There's a big pond.
That is Ronasagar.
Dronasage. There is a some little bit temples are there. I have seen the Anjaneya temple. I used to walk there in the morning and evening, and I made a lot of friends there. We have shared a lot of things there, and also adjacent to that there is a one garden, yeah, lychee garden, lychee.
Yes, lychee. Even I have also lychee tree at my home.
Yeah, that's a yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is the first time I have seen in the lychee because yeah, before that I never seen the lychee curd. I never heard about that. When I was in Uttarakhand only, from that point of the time I learned about the lychee.
Hmm. Yes, its taste really delicious. Yeah. As we were just talking about the weekend, so the most interesting thing in weekend is that whenever I get time, so I enjoy having some breakfast at my farms. We just go with tea.
How would you plan for the outings and the weekend plan as to make it in a good success? What is the important of to make the weekend plans? So can you, if your time permits, if you are interested?
Yeah, when it comes to weekend, so I always try that my weekend should be productive. For
Hmm.
that, I always complete my all the household chores and pending work
Hmm.
by Saturday only, so that I can utilize my Sunday. At on Sunday, sometimes I visit somewhere with my family. And apart from that, I make a video conversation 3 or 4 so that I can enhance my spoken English. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just apart from this, so what are the things you explore and to utilize your weekends to the holidays? Would you like to go? Do you go to the temples along with your family? Do you visit some other places like the museums and the? Would you like to participate any other the social awareness programs and that any society programs?
Yeah, actually, as I am living here in Kashipur, but in Kashipur also I am living in a village.
Yeah,
So it is not, we can say that it is a rural area. So
yeah,
I don't find ways to explore myself, but I visit to my own farms
yeah.
that time.
Yeah. Actually,
I
thing is
love
that yeah,
their
Kashipur surrounding there's a lot of green fields are there. I love.
meeting first time. So please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure, madam. Myself, Pullareddy Karnati. You may call me Reddy during the conversation. And I am from Hyderabad, which is located in Telangana. And as far as my qualification concerned, I have completed my post graduation in chemistry. And thereafter, I completed my MBA in pharmaceutical sciences. Thereafter, I completed my MIPL, Master of Intellectual Properties and Laws. And presently, I'm working in a pharmaceutical industry as assistant general manager. And also, I'm pursuing my PhD in chemistry. And that's about my education and the professional background. I'm married. I have a one kid who is studying in the third class. He is at 7 years old. This is
Wow,
as simple as myself.
it's lovely to hear about you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you know me, or you want my intro as well?
Yeah. I would like to know your introduction. So I'm eagerly waiting for to hear from you.
Yeah. My name is Geeta Thakur and I reside in Uttarakhand. As far as my qualification is concerned, so I am
Uttarakhand.
MA in English.
Uttarakhand in which place?
Yeah. Uttarakhand in Kashipur
I also
at
studied in
Kashipur.
Kashipur for almost 10 months.
Okay.
I stayed
That's
in
great.
Kasi for 10 months. When I was working in Noida, I stayed in Kashipur on my project company work. That's I stayed there. I stayed near
So where,
railway station.
near railway station.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Wow. So how was your experience living here?
Yeah, Kashipur. Kashipur is not a big city. It is a small
It is a
town.
town, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a
town.
small town. I can say that. And because I was stayed there during the winter and rainy season. I have experienced in the all three seasons there. And first I started. I reached it in the month of the November ending, and in
Hmm.
December it's a terrible winter, and it was in the freezed. Okay, anyhow, I could habitate it and I could tolerate that cold and but because that's no but the reason is how I can overcome that the cold and freezing days are. Yeah, I purchased 2 or 3 sweaters and I purchased some gloves and mufflers and monkey cap which
Yeah.
I ever used before that. But in the first time when I reached to the Kashipur, I purchased all those details. And also I used to travel that time between the Noida and the Kashipur. And that's just some
Yeah.
nice experience. And there is some, yeah, we can find one Tamilian guy who is selling the doshas there in the market. Yeah, there.
Yes, actually, for those who live in the place where it is warm, so for them it is quite
Yeah.
chilly,
Yes.
we can say.
Yes. Yes, madam. Yeah, it is a
Yes.
South Indians. It's somewhat little bit difficult for us. Oh, sorry.
Mm.
Just I have interrupted about your introductions. Please continue. After that, so we have a lot of time to discuss.
Yeah,
Please.
sure. So, as you know, I reside in Uttarakhand in Kashipur, and
Okay.
as far as my qualification is concerned, so I am MA in English, and I
Yeah.
am a teacher in a private school.
No.
And simultaneously, I am running my YouTube channel named Elevate English with Geeta Ma'am.
Okay.
If you talk about my hobbies, so I love reading books, gardening as well, and yoga is my core of interest. That's all about me.
Oh, yeah. That's like It's a fantabulous to hear about your course of interest. That is a that's interested. So I can shoot you a lot of questions with your introduction. Yeah, what type of the books just you want to study?
think if I just go with reading, so I'm not into reading novels or any
Mm.
particular books, but I usually read short stories
Okay.
because it takes really 5 to 10 minutes to complete one story,
Yeah.
and we can find 3 or 4 idioms and sometimes some useful vocabs for our day-to-day life throughout
Yeah.
one story. So I
Okay.
love to read short stories,
Yeah.
and it
So
suits me according to my timetable also.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
So, so out of your interest, so even in the short stories, also, whatever the story you would like to explore, like it is a science and fiction, crime and thriller, and just you would like to be exposed to some of the family relation stories. So, what kind of the stories you would like to read it? What kind of the books you want to do? What kind of the stories you want to explore it?
Yeah, mostly I love fictions as well. And when it is moral stories, I love
Mm.
moral stories also because whenever we just go through any moral stories, it is
Yeah.
very useful for me because in my school I can tell stories to my students as well.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, that's a perfectly good to know that because when you read that, so when you are going that we can say that it's storytelling to others. When it's storytelling
yeah.
to others, so we can grasp a lot of vocabulary. That vocabulary we can play with that. Yeah, when you are speaking with others, so that's perfectly good to enhancing the skills of English. So you are in a good track to that than me.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Actually, I love to start my conversation with stories in my class
Okay.
because in this way, students interact in a great enthusiasm. Yes, they
Mm.
feel that if ma'am is saying, ma'am is telling any story, so it would be really something captivating for us in the
Yes,
chapter.
yes,
Yeah,
just yes. Actually, we can captivate their attention, and so the bonding would be getting stronger between the teacher and the children, and
yeah.
so that the exchanging of the things because the knowledge transferring from the teacher to students would be happen in a seamless manner. So that I can say that. So that we can. So not only to enhancing of your things and you are also helping to your students. That is one of the great thing I have observed with you. So please keep it continue on that.